He's with me. Somebody shout his name. Somebody shout his name. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Nothing but Jesus. King to kingdoms. They will all pass away. But there's something. But there's something. But there's something. About that healer. About that deliverer. About that waymaker. About that mountain mover. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I can hear grandmama calling him. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Good morning, good morning, good morning again. Welcome to the Church Radio Show. This is your host, Tanya Hutchinson, aka Lady T. Look, just give me Jesus on this thankful Thursday. What do you have to be thankful for? I just come on this morning to encourage you all to keep pressing toward the mark of the high calling, which is in Christ Jesus. You know, we don't want to stand for Christ because of the world. You know, the world have gotten away from God. But guess what? Without God, we wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't have the sun, the moon, the stars, the grass, you know, even though it's hot right now. Look, it's time for us to pray and tell God, look, God, we need a little fresh air coming through here. But look, it just keeps on getting better. I'm excited about being in studio today. Usually this is the time for ministry with Dr. Frances Germany, but she's under the weather this morning. So I just decided to come on and encourage us this morning because I don't know about you, but I took some hits this week and it was a little rough. But guess what? Just give me Jesus in the midst of it all. We have been talking about managing our emotions. We've been talking about unrealistic expectations on the segment with ministry, where mental health and ministry merges. And so I hate Dr. Frances is not on here, but guess what? You guys can dialogue with us. Just send us a message and I can see it. Thank you. Good morning, Lady T. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So y'all know that we have coming up on September 1st, Ain't Getting That in That Hearse musical and comedy show that's going to be held at the Match Theater. If you have not gotten your tickets, I encourage you to get your tickets. Also, I saw some shirts released yesterday. You can go to RTP 100 Houston Facebook page and order your shirt. So that you can be in the mix with the Ain't Getting in That Hearse. What does that mean? All I know is P-Man, my husband, asked me, would I ride in the hearse if he was a Uber driver and he had some bodies in the back? And I told him, no, I'm his ride or die, but I'm not riding in no hearse until it's my time, right? So it's going to be funny. It's going to be music that soothes the soul. We have our very own Yielded, who is going to be hosting the event. We have Deacon Two Save, who's going to be on there. Very funny guy. If you don't know who Deacon Two Save is, we got the 504 Queen. We got incorrect English, but y'all know what I mean. We have Dunbeezy, the 504 Queen, who's going to be on there. And we have Dave Lawson, who's going to be on there. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, you can go to thematch.org or www.raisethepraise100.com. I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all can hear it in my voice. Y'all can hear the rambling in my voice. We adopted a family who is going through right now and would like to reach out to our listeners to see if anybody would like to help a family of 3. They need uniforms, and it shouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be. But, you know, in this season, there's a lot of giving, but everyone is not reached. So if you guys would like to give and donate toward the kids, we have
Three of the kids it's one boy and two girls. Their sizes are 14, 16, and one of them is adult medium. So if you guys want to give, go to RTP 100 Cash App, RTP 100 Houston Cash App, and Zelle Raise the Praise 100 at gmail.com. Wow. So to God be the glory. I'm excited. Y'all, I got 8 grandkids. And I want y'all to know that God has a blessing with your name on it. And even though I get tired sometimes, I'm speaking up for the grandmothers. So that's why grandmothers or grandparents raising grandkids, it's not easy. My hat's off to you guys because I thank you for stepping up and pouring into your grandkids, because, you know, a lot of people give up and I won't say throw them away, but put them in the system. Who can love your own better than you, right? So hats off to our grandmothers and grandfathers who have stepped up to the plate and are raising our grandkids, our grandchildren. And I'm here to tell you, it is a task. It's a task. I have been keeping my baby grandson. I have 8 grandkids, and oh my God, these new babies are different. They are different. So I think I'm going to get into some music. So I don't want to get in trouble with Facebook. Y'all might not be able to hear the music, but I want y'all to know that God has a blessing with your name on it, but faith without works is dead. Okay? God has a blessing with your name on it, but faith without works is dead. Simply means that you have to do something. You know, if you see a pile of clothes over there and you got faith that they're going to get clean, guess what? You have to put them in the washer and put the detergent in it and then put them in the dryer. That's the only way they're going to get clean. If you want your soul clean, you're going to have to spend time in the Word of God. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to communicate with God, because He knows who you are. He knows that He made you. He created you. So He knows all about you. Right? So I'm about to play God Got a Blessing with His name on it. So y'all might see me dancing over here. You may not be able to hear it over here on the Facebook Live in the YouTube, but God Got a Blessing with my name on it. And guess what? Faith without works is dead. Yeah. This is your girl, Lady T. It makes no difference what you're going through.
You're gonna make it. God's gonna see you through.
God is gonna see you through.
Hold your head up. Put a smile on your face. This is another test.
We're gonna talk about the empty nesters too.
Get ready for your blessing. Get ready. Get ready for your miracle. For your miracle. Get ready for your blessing. For your blessing. Get ready. Get ready for your miracle. For your miracle. I know you've been hurting.
Deep down inside. It's gonna be all right. Trouble and trials come to make you strong. Keep believing. Sometimes you gotta shout like you got it. You got to shout like you got it.
For your blessing.
Get ready for your miracle. Some of y'all are believing God for a healing. Some of y'all are believing God for an increase in your finances. Some of y'all are believing God for a new car. Some of y'all are believing God for a home. And some of y'all just want a better relationship with God. Guess what? God's got a blessing with your name on it, which means I can't get your blessing. I have to work the work of Him that sent me for my blessings. You got to work the work of Him that sent you for your blessing, right? God got a blessing with my name on it, y'all. Huh. Which means I got to do the work. I need a new car. Not I want a new car. I need a new car. And God got a blessing with my name on it. I'm going to get my new car. But guess what? I got to do the work. I got to do the work for this new car. God is blessing right now in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the fires. Y'all continue to pray and support those who are less fortunate right now, because even though God has a blessing with their name on it, it takes finances. It takes money to move. It takes money for restoration. It takes hard work. It takes putting your hand to the plow. The storms, the fires that's coming through. This didn't catch, for the believer, this did not catch you by surprise. It didn't catch you by surprise. Maybe you got caught slipping and you wasn't paying attention, but it did not catch you by surprise. God did not leave us ignorant to the things that were coming to the world, okay? So we are that light in the world when the world is facing calamity. We face some of those same trials and tribulations, but guess what? We got hope and we got faith, right? Yes. God bless you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Again, y'all, God has a blessing with your name on it, but faith without works is dead. And this is Thankful Thursday. Whatever it is, tell the Lord thank you. Let's get somebody to communicate on the live. Tell God what you're thankful for. Just one thing. Name one thing. Or call into the station 346-355-0100 and tell God what you're thankful for this morning. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take y'all to church in a few minutes. But give me one thing that you're thankful for. You know, my husband told me about a tragic accident on last night where the freeway was shut down. And I thought, you know, we drive around unknowingly where danger is. It could have been me. It could have been you. So I'm thankful that God kept me through the unseen dangers. We don't talk about the unseen dangers. We talk about those things that we can see with our natural eyes. But there are unseen dangers that God protects us from on a daily, you know? So I'm thankful that God kept me from an accident. He kept me from an illness. He kept me through the pandemic. He kept me through a whole lot of things. He kept me through ignorance and disobedience. He kept me. God kept me, and he is a keeper. He can keep you as well. Managing your emotions. Managing your emotions means that we have to listen to understand versus listening to respond. And so we have become a nation that is trigger happy without the gun. We're trigger happy to tear someone down without even listening to the complete communication. We are trigger happy to tear our husbands down, to tear our children down, because we're in our emotions. Emotions are how we feel. It's not even the truth. It's a lie that the enemy sits on your shoulder and says, you know, they meant this when they said that dress doesn't look nice on you. So they said the dress didn't look nice on you. What you heard was you fat. That's not what was said. So we have to be clear in our communications and know that blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall see God. So, and then for you women who remember everything that a person did, let it go, forgive and move on. forgive and move on, because we hold grudges unbeknowingly, but we say that we are loving people, we are kind people. Okay, once you have communicated about the situation, let it go. It's over. So that's my 15 minutes of encouragement on today. I thank God for you listeners. I thank God for you all tuning in to the church radio show right here on raisethepraise100.com. And again, don't forget to go get your tickets for the Ain't Getting in That Hearse gospel comedy, musical and comedy show. It's going to be music that soothes your soul, and it's going to be laughter that's going to, I ain't going to say soothe, but you're going to be crying laughing, okay? You are going to be crying laughing. And remember, our host, Yielded, will be hosting the event. Deacon To Save will be in the building. The 504 Queen Dunbeezy will be in the building. Dave Lawson will be in the building, and those comedians, they have a way of making you laugh. And guess what? It's clean comedy. You don't have to worry about bringing your grandma, your pastor, your friend, your neighbor. It's going to be clean comedy. Also, we have the Perry Girls who are going to be singing. Maybe y'all don't know the Perry Girls, but they got some good music, okay? So with their and my girl Tari is going to be in the building. She's going to be singing as well. We have Renee Clemens is going to be in the building, and I'm missing somebody. Let's see, the Perry Girls, Renee Clemens. Oh, one of my favorite international gospel recording artist, Tommy Favored, will be in the building. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm going to play one of her songs that I like, and it's simply called Freedom. Are you free from all those things that the enemy has tried to put on you? Freedom by Tommy Favored. That's what we're about to listen to. So you guys, thank you again for tuning in. All my Facebook Live, YouTube family, thank you for tuning in. And again, if you would like to donate for these two families that we have adopted, they're still in need of clothes. We donated school supplies to them, but they're still in need of uniforms, school uniforms. So if you would like to give, you can also reach out to the station 346-355-0100, or you can message us on Facebook. Okay. God bless you. Yes. Freedom for you all that's listening here on raisethepraise100.com. This is Freedom by international gospel recording artist Tommy Favored. Yeah.